Hey, Falcons fans. Today we have some exciting news about our team. So take advantage and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. Don't forget to activate the bell and leave a like to show support for our team and the community. Let's join the fans and check out today's news. Falcons non-committal on defensive coordinator Jimmy Lake's future. The Atlanta Falcons are still evaluating defensive coordinator Jimmy Lake's future. Atlanta Falcons coach Raheem Morris was non-committal on defensive coordinator Jimmy Lake's future. Morris, asked during his end-of-season press conference Monday whether he expects Lake to return, said the Falcons still need to evaluate all of their coaches, players, and the entire operation of the program, a process that begins immediately. We'll have a few days, a few weeks to evaluate everything, Morris said. We have a chance to get together and really talk about these things, and that's the process that's going on right now. There's never going to be anything like it in the National Football League, whether it's players or coaches, as long as I've been fortunate enough to be in the league. It's just the way it is. We're going to do those things now. The Falcons' defense has had a two-season history. Atlanta entered Week 12 ranked 18th in takeaways and run defense, 25th in total yards and pass defense, 26th in scoring, and 32nd dead last in sacks. But after a bye week of self-evaluation, the Falcons' defense in general has turned the page. Over the past 6 games, the Falcons ranked 5th in total defense, 3rd in sacks, 21, tied for 12th in takeaways, 8, and 15th in scoring, 24.8 points per game. For their body of work, Atlanta finished the season ranked 15th in run defense, 120.6 yards allowed per game, 22nd in pass defense, 224.5 yards allowed per game, 23rd in total defense, 345.2 yards allowed per game, and 23rd in scoring, 24.9 points per game. The Falcons finished the season with back-to-back overtime losses, dropping to 8-9 and their 7th consecutive year without a playoff appearance. Defensive disaster could lead Falcons to fire Raheem Morris. The Falcons' defense took a major step back late in the season. All of the defensive improvement the Atlanta Falcons showed during the second half of the season was ruined by a disastrous effort against the Carolina Panthers. Head coach Raheem Morris was hired by the Falcons to bring stability to the defense. Giving up 425 yards to the Panthers is unforgivable, especially in a must-win game. Couple that with their late-season collapse, and Arthur Blank may be motivated to conduct another head coaching search. Raheem Morris' future is in doubt after the Falcons allowed over 400 yards. A week ago, the Carolina Panthers couldn't get anything going in the second half against a Tampa Bay Buccaneers team whose defense has been bad. This week, they couldn't do anything wrong as they easily got down the field against the Atlanta Falcons defense. This was a Falcons defense that was feeling better after leading the NFL in sacks in the back half of the season. Against the Panthers, they failed to generate any pressure on Bryce Young. They didn't get a single sack on 38 dropbacks. The secondary looked lost all game, allowing completion after completion, most of which went unchallenged. For a team led by a defensive-minded coach, this is unacceptable. There are rumors that the coach took more control of the defensive plays during the bye week, so a lot of the blame should fall on the coach's shoulders. Ultimately, I don't see the Falcons making a change. Looking for a new coach would essentially be postponing another season. Coaches take a year or two to reach their full potential, and no one wants to reset the clock.